Welcome to MaryNelly Cocina Conmigo, and today we're going to do a special dish, a special dessert that we used to have in Canary Islands. My mother used to do it when I was very little, and it is very delicious because there are like little donuts with the sweetness of the anisette, the Spanish anisette. And usually they do like a sugar glass, like the donuts, to cover them. But my mother used to just add powdered sugar, and it was delicious for me. Very easy to do it. So we're going to try to do this dessert here in my home, and I want to show you first the main ingredients. We will have to use flour, all-purpose flour, or if you have the leudant flour, is okay too, because we're going to add 2 spoons of baking powder to this flour. We're going to use the Spanish anisette. As I told you, there are little seeds that have a very special aroma and flavor. We are going to put that in the flour before we're going to work with the rest of the ingredients. The rest of the ingredients are these. We will need 3 eggs, we will need 2 cups of sugar, and also we're going to use 1 cup of milk and half cup of oil. I'm using olive oil, but you can use any oil you have at home. Another ingredient is salt. We will have to add like half spoon or 1 little spoon of salt. And also we are going to add 2 spoons of rum or any other liquor you like. Like it could be sambuca or wine, any other liquor. But my mother used to add rum. Okay, and for the like the ornaments or the covering of the donuts, we're going to use powdered sugar. I put it in this little pot with little holes so we can sprinkle them after we fry. The procedure is easy. We're going to put to the flour the seeds of the anisette, and then we're going to make like a volcano in our table, our work table. We're going to do like a volcano with the flour, and we're going to add the rest of the ingredients inside the hole that we made, and then we'll start working all this dough until it it is manageable and it doesn't stick in our hands anymore, so we can work and do like little pieces of 6 centimeters or I don't know, maybe 4 inches large and ½ inch wide. Okay? After that we can make the circles and make the little donuts, and then we put them to fry. And after fry, we set aside and try to drain all the oil in a paper, absorbent paper, and then we can start sprinkling with the powdered sugar. Where we're going to do that so you can see all the procedure. Well, the first thing we are going to do is to mix all these seeds in the flour with a spoon, and we mix it all very careful that all the flour have these seeds around. The anisette, Spanish anisette seeds. So we mix very well our flour with the seeds. After we did the volcano form with the flour, we can start adding all the ingredients in the center. I already put an egg inside. Now I'm going to proceed to put the rest of the eggs, and then the milk, the oil, and the sugar. After those three, we can add the rest of the ingredients that are the baking powder, the salt, and the rum. And we start doing the dough. Well, the dough is ready, and now we're going to start to do the strips. And cut these strips like in 4.5 inches of large, and maybe a half inch of wide, so we can start doing the donut. Here we have the dough, and then we can start using a little bit of flour in our fingers to start doing the little strips like this. And when we have these strips, we can just touch the ends and start doing these little circles like this, and then prepare those in a tray to get ready for fry. Okay, here we have our first batch of donuts ready to fry, and I will fry these Rosquetes Canarios in a very hot oil, in a pan with a very hot oil, and I will show you how it develops. Okay, see how they start golden a little bit. So now it's time to take it out. You have to wait until they cook inside too, so and you turn the upside down now and then and see how they are. Since this one is ready, so I'm going to take this one out. My first batch ready to start powdering, put the powdered sugar over. Now the donuts are ready. As you see, they look delicious, and they are. They are cooked inside and very spongy, and also they are crispy outside. I put a little bit of powdered sugar, but you can do like a glass, or put any other thing like honey, any other kind of sweet that you would like to add to the donuts, including a glass of chocolate if you want. Okay, you can have this with tea, coffee, or just a little snack for your kids. They will love it. One tip that I want to tell you is when you're doing the dough, you don't be afraid to use more flour to work the dough. I told you 1 kilogram of flour, but you can use more to make the dough get loose from your fingers. Also, the other tip is I use sunflower seed oil to fry, and I use a little bit more of 3/4 of a liter. So it's a very good oil to do it. Be careful because at the beginning the oil will be very hot, and the first batch could burn a little bit. Don't worry about that, but try to regulate the heat after that. Well, I hope you like it and enjoy it.